works, right?
It should be. Would stay. It was showing us live when you.
Yeah, it's coming.
It was.
Chat have closed.
Yeah, where is the Zoom? Go to Zoom. Go back. There.
This one.
Zoom. Yeah. Now it's fine. Yeah, now it's showing us live.
Sure.
So thank you. Okay, so the translation we read, one who sees in action, in action, in action, in an action. Right? This is interesting. It's my favorite topic, but so I is intelligent among men and is in the transcendental position, although engaged in all sorts of. Let's see what in the part. A person acting in Krishna consciousness is naturally free from the bonds of karma. His activities are all performed for Krishna. Therefore, he does not enjoy or suffer any of the effects of karma. Consequently, he is intelligent in human aspect, even though he is engaged in all sorts of activities, Krishna. Of karma means without reaction to work. The impersonalist sees destructive activities out of fear, so that the resultant action may not be stumbling block on the path of self-realization. But the personalist who knows rightly his position as the eternal service of the Supreme Personality of God. Therefore, he engages himself in the activities of Krishna consciousness. Because everything is done for Krishna, he enjoys only transcendental happiness in the discharge of this service. Those who are engaged in this process are known to be without desire for personal sense gratification. Sense of eternal servitorship unto Krishna makes one immune to all sorts of reactionary elements of work. This is so interesting that if somebody is doing actions in Krishna consciousness, that is an action, right? So today is actually Srila Prabhupada's, arrival to USA 60 years back. So today is that day. 60 years back in 65, Srila Prabhupada arrived in Boston Harbor in a cargo ship, India, after 40 days. And what he had nothing. When we arrive here, people are waiting in the airport, right? We know so many people, and we have a base, right? So at least we have that faith that okay, I know so many people. Somebody will be picking me up from the airport, and I will be taken care of, right? That's everybody, whoever has come first time, it is there, right? But for Srila Prabhupada, 60 years back in 1965, he didn't know anyone. He didn't have any money. He just got a free ticket in the cargo ship. And cargo ships are not like luxurious lines, right? That it will be comfortable. He got 2 heart attacks. And how old was he? He was 70 years. He was 70 years old. 70 years old people are retired by that time, right? They don't just want to relax. But Srila Prabhupada started his journey at that time without knowing anybody in an unknown country and in an unknown place without any money. He had only how much rupees, when he came to India? 50 rupees. 40 rupees. And what he came with, but he had the most wealthiest thing with him was the 200 sets of Srimad Bhagavatam. That was the wealth thing he had. Why he came with Bhagavatam? To give the knowledge. So he was taking so much of sufferings, right? He got 2 heart attacks in the ship. He didn't have proper bed also in the ship, right? And anything. He was cooking his there and everything. And he was completely happy. He never thought that, he never thought about that pain things or sufferings what he got because he was doing it Krishna. So all actions what he was doing, it was actually no action, right? Did he get any punya karma after that? No, even though it was good action. But no punya karma. Was it? It was. So that is so important for us to remember if whatever we do, any action, it becomes if it is in Krishna consciousness, if it is in relation to Krishna, then it becomes. If you're doing anything in Krishna consciousness, yeah, that is inaction. That becomes akarma. Yeah, means you are doing things in relation to Krishna. Like suppose you are driving right now from your home to here. So it is not no more a sukarma, it becomes akarma. So even though you are killing so many germs on the way while coming here, you're not getting any result that action because you are. Right? Yeah, that is the means. Also. So that is the inaction. You got it? So you are cooking. You are cooking for Krishna, not for yourself, for your tongue. Then that is again inaction, right? Because you are cooking to offer to Krishna, nothing else. So that is inaction. Okay?
Yes.
So anything you do, whatever work you do, if you are offering the results to Krishna, then even though, like, suppose some people are in, some devotees are working in the medicine industry, right? For the medicine, they do so much of test on the animal, right? And if I'm working for that, I should get that karma. But if I'm offering my results, if I'm offering it to Krishna, utilizing it in the service of Krishna, then it becomes inaction. So that's how everything we should do in relation to Krishna, in connection with Krishna. It looks like it is difficult when we start doing it every day-to-day basis, then it becomes easy. Does that make sense? Yes. Yeah, that's not inaction. Because when they are doing all sinful actions, that is B karma, right? Read that. And they're getting sinful reaction to it, but they are trying to counteract sinful reaction by giving some donation, by giving some charity. So what is happening there? Suppose when you are doing some sinful action, your account is going negative, right? When you are doing some good action, like giving in charity, coming to positive, again you are doing negative. So it is not being nullified at all because your intention is also wrong there, right? You are doing business with God at that point, right? You are thinking, I do some charity somewhere, I put in the body of the temple, my actions are gone. But again, you are doing the same action. It's like, Christians, they do all kind of actions, and on Sunday they go to church and they do the confess. They have a very, that's there, that they have to confess on Sunday morning in church, right? So they do the confess, again come back on Sunday night and do the start drinking, right? Same thing. So it is like in Bhagavatam, it is taught that it's like how elephant, you give him a bath in the river pond, and the elephant comes out and puts the sand again, right? So there is no point of taking the bath. In the same way, there is no point of doing better thing or confessing yourself that, okay, whatever I did is wrong, please, God, please, forgive me. That's what confession is, right? You're asking for forgiveness. But again, you are doing the same the next moment. So that is not at all correct. It's like you are putting sand again on the body like the elephant does. Right? And also it is said, punas charvita charva. Like, have you ever eaten the chewing gum? Chewing gum, you chew and chew and chew. You even get the taste, the sweetness comes, you continuously chew, right? The sweetness comes and you go on. The same thing. You are going, to get that little bit of material enjoyment, you are trying to do, and again you are going back, thinking that you are doing wrong, and again coming and doing wrong. So it's like when there is a fire, You put water, somebody is pouring water to, extinguish the fire, and you are putting ghee. So what happens? Would the fire extinguish? No. So in the same way, we are doing the forbidden action or sinful actions, and we are doing something good, like, to cover that or nullify that sinful reaction. But at the same time, again, what you are doing? You're putting the key. You're continuing the sinful action, right? So that's why it is like people say, okay, you go and take bath in Ganga, all your sinful reactions are gone. Yes, that is correct. But that doesn't mean that you can do the continuation, right? You have to stop right there. So that's not that I go once a year and take bath and again I do all this. It is a big karma. Yeah. Very dangerous. We will never be able to come out. We always plus and minus will be going on, never it will come to the transcendence. People are always in plus and minus in the karma kanda, which is called karma kanda, right? They think I please this demigod, then I'll get all my reactions clear and I'll get whatever I want, right? Again, I do the same. So it just goes on. Anything else? Yes. It is okay to get, at least you are giving them some security that their money is being utilized through you in a proper way. So they'll get some causeless mercy. But it's better also let them, get better and better. But yeah, it's nothing wrong in getting the donation from them. It's better for them. Yes. Yeah. Yes. So what Krishna told Arjun, right? You don't worry about what's going to happen. You just fight as your duty, right? So, and just remember me. Just think about me and do your duty. So when he's taking that instruction of Krishna and doing the duty for Krishna's pleasure, right? Because Krishna wanted. So automatically it becomes inaction. Yeah, automatically it becomes inaction. Also, we can take an example, like suppose you have seen the kites, they fly the kites sky in India or here also, right? We tie the thread in a roll and just we control the roll, right? But when somebody looks far away, they don't see the thread, and they see the kite. The thread is invisible, right? So we think that the roller is just doing things, but actually, what is doing the thread, right? How much it goes on, but it's invisible, right? It's not visible. What action is happening, it's not visible. So in the same way, even if you are doing action, the inaction is not visible for us, right? Inaction is happening when we are doing it Krishna conscious. Or when somebody is doing inaction, like, completely performing devotional service, it looks like it's an action. Like Prabhupada's thing, it looks like it's an action, but everything is inaction. So even though it looks like it's an action, it becomes that. Okay, we'll go to next text 19, I guess. Yeah. Yasya sarve samar kama sankalpa varjitaha ज्ञानाग्नि दग्ध कर्माणम तमा param panditam buddha. One is understood to be in full knowledge whose every endeavor is devoid of desire for sense gratification. Is said by sages to be a worker for whom the reactions of work have been burned up by the fire of knowledge. So you see in the previous verse, Krishna says that person is intelligent, sees action in inaction and inaction in action, right? And now he's saying, who is in full knowledge? That person is, is free from the reactions of work. Let's see the purport. Only a person in full knowledge can understand the activities of a person in Krishna consciousness. Because the person in Krishna consciousness is devoid of all kinds of sense gratificatory propensities. It is to be understood that he has burned off the reactions of his work by perfect knowledge of his constitutional position in the eternal service as the eternal servitor of the Supreme Personality of God. It's actually learned who has attained to such perfection of knowledge. Development of this knowledge of eternal relationship to the Lord is compared to fire. Such a fire, once kindled, can burn up all kinds of reactions to. So you can see that person is in full knowledge and whose every endeavor is devoid of desire sense. So who is in full knowledge? Where this transcendent knowledge? How does he act? He acts not for his own sense gratification, but for the sense gratification of Krishna. Right? When we try to please Krishna, that is the point. Like you can take the example of the gopis, right? The gopis where it says in the Bhagavatam and other Puranas how much they were dressed up when they were, right? With all the makeup, with all the kajal and the jewelries and saris and everything. But was that how much time they were spending to dress up themselves? Was that an action? It was in action because it was not for their sense gratification. It was for the pleasure of Krishna, right? So in the same way, we do anything for the pleasure of Krishna to please Krishna, then automatically that person is in good knowledge. But somebody does for our own sense gratification, whatever I want, right? I like myself for my tongue. Then we are going to get the reaction. So that person is not intelligent. That's what he's saying. So when one gets the transcendental knowledge that Krishna, I am the servitor of Krishna, I'm part and parcel of Krishna, so my eternal position is served. So when we have that knowledge, automatically we cannot do those things, right? You think about the sense gratification. So you can see like people recreation, right? Like going in groups, going in different places, enjoying theme parks, because they're looking for happiness, right? Everybody is looking for happiness outside. But when somebody is happy within, then they don't need any support for happiness, right? They don't need anything. It's already they are always happy. And how they become happy? By this transcendental knowledge, being in transcendental service of Krishna. So when you are always engaged in the service of Krishna, how much you go to heaven or you go to a beautiful place, you don't become. Right? Somebody I was talking today, and she was saying that she went to a big, very posh place, big hotel for a wedding. She was not at all happy there because she was not seeing any Krishna consciousness. So even though you put them in the best of the place, they won't be happy because they are happy only with Krishna. So that is what in this text it is, right? And how it is all the reactions of what have been burned up because of the fire of perfect knowledge. Get this perfect knowledge, then automatically you won't actions, right? Which will bind us, give us any resultant reaction. So everything becomes inaction and the fire is burning, the knowledge of fire is burning all out reactions because we are not getting any more reaction. That's okay. Text 20. Tyaktva karmam phala sangam nityatrupto nirashraya कर्मणि अभिप्रवृत्तोऽपि नैव किंचित् करोति सः. Abandoning all attachment, the results of his activities, ever satisfied and independent, he performs no creative action, although engaged in all kind of undertakings. The freedom from the bondage of actions is possible only in Krishna consciousness. When one is doing everything for Krishna, a Krishna conscious person acts out of pure love for the Supreme Personality of God, and therefore he has no attraction for the results of the action. He is not even attached to his personal maintenance. Everything is left to Krishna. Nor is he anxious to secure things, not protect things already in his possession. He does his duty to the best of his ability and leaves everything to Krishna. Such an unattached person is always free from the resultant reactions of good and bad. It is as though he were not doing anything. This is the sign of karma, or actions without creative reactions. Any other action, therefore, devoid of Krishna consciousness, is binding upon the worker, and that is the real aspect of karma, as explained in herein. So now is kind of conclusion of these things, right? Action in action and forbidden action. That if somebody is performing the actions without any attachment to the results. Because when we completely surrender to Krishna, that whatever is happening is by his wish, I'm just doing my effort, right? So then what happens? And one is completely satisfied and independent. And how insatisfied? Because I'm not thinking about the results. So I won't be in anxiety, right? When we become in anxiety? Because I'm expecting something, right? Would it happen like this or not? Would it happen as per my wish or not, right? Then the anxiety comes. But if we just doing our duty and leaving to Krishna, then there is no anxiety. That's why you're free from, and you are always satisfied. Whatever comes, we accept it as Krishna's mercy. So whatever good comes, definitely we become thankful to Krishna or no? People don't become thankful, right? When any good comes, they take credit of themselves, right? But when any bad comes, they start blaming God. राइट ओ भगवान ने मुझे ऐसे कर दिया क्यों किया मुझे ही क्यों प्रॉब्लम मुझे क्यों प्रॉब्लम राइट व्हाई द प्रॉब्लम इज कमिंग टू मी नॉट टू अदर but they don't see how people are suffering in different ways. So whenever anything happens, we blame. Anything good happens, we take the credit to us. But both the cases, we should give credit to Krishna. Any good happens, it is by his wish. I'm getting good things by his mercy. If anything bad happens also, we should take it as his mercy, because from that, something, a new opportunity comes when something bad happens to us, right? If we take it positively, then automatically we will be completely satisfied. But if we don't take it positively, say, oh, just, think about it continuously, more negative, why this happened, why this didn't happen to others, what would I do? We just went to depression and all that, because we are thinking I'm good, right? But I'm not fully doer. I'm just an instrument in the hands of Krishna. Krishna is the ultimate, not a blade of grass without a wheel, right? That's the problem. So it is very difficult to understand that, right? It's very difficult to understand like how it is possible. But if you really realize that it is possible, how the sun is rising, never the time it changed for sunrise, never the time it changed for moonrise, if they are controlled by the Supreme, then who are we, right? They are never deviating from their duties. They are always pakka at their duties, right? All the demigods, all the controllers of this. So they are following Krishna, and who are we not to follow, right? So we have to take in that we have to do our duty. If they are doing duty, that's the things we should learn from some God, right? All the other things, all the other demigods, that they are their duty 100%. Still they get sometimes some, right? And then what about us if we are not able to do our duty properly? So you have to do our duty properly, stick to the duty and leave it up to Krishna, right? Do your best and leave the rest. Leave the rest to Krishna. Then automatically you will not get any reaction, he's saying, and no attachment to the results. So even though it looks like you are engaged in all kinds of activities, you are engaged in lot many activities, lot many actions, but still it looks like inaction. You are not being bound by anything, right? Like Srila Prabhupada, he was traveling in third class train in India, right? He didn't have any money. And when he established ISKCON after a few years, he was traveling in private jet also. But was he any difference in his mentality or in service? No. He was, because he was beyond this bodily comforts. He was completely transcendental. He didn't see any difference. Because every time whatever he's doing is for Krishna. Either he's going in third class train or he's going in a private jet. He's doing it for Krishna, right? So there is no difference. So if we think in that way, then we can get the, that's what Krishna is saying here. Okay, any questions or reflections now? So how can we apply these 5 verses we read in our lives, in our day-to-day life? Yes, every action to be in Krishna's, in relation to Krishna. And in Krishna. Yes, Krishna. Keeping Krishna in mind. Very nice. Anything else? Yes. Yeah, when completely you don't have any positive or negative. You're completely in the zero state. Yes. Yes, even though he's doing positive, you're accumulating a lot of punya, right? A lot of punya, results. Then he'll go higher and higher. It's still in the material world. It is said that if somebody, a person, a living entity, performs his duties 100% perfect for 100 lifetimes, then that person can get the post of Brahma, which is the highest post in the material world. So if somebody, as you were saying, if somebody does perfect, right? Everything perfect, the duties perfectly, and does that 100 lifetimes, then that person gets the position of Maja post, right? So that's how you can get on that stage. But still it is in the material world. You're not going beyond the material realm. Okay. Okay, then we will, yeah. We should pray to Srila Prabhupada today because of Srila Prabhupada, we're getting books in English. Otherwise, it's so difficult to understand, right? He's translated each and everything to English and in his old age. And he has done so much of sacrifice for us. And it's very difficult to repay him, but if we study well scriptures, that is the repayment to him. That, like when the teacher gives you a book or syllabus, if you study, then teacher becomes happy, right? If you study and get good results, then teacher becomes happy. In the same way, if we are studying this book scrutinizingly and making our life perfect, then only that would make Srila Prabhupada happy, and his all trouble for all of us, for all over the world, it would become, So please continue studying the Bhagavad Gita, and it should be great. If you cannot come to America, what would have happened to all of us? I cannot really imagine my life where I would be now without Srila Prabhupada's books, right? And without the association. Like if I look back to 5 years back, from now, I cannot imagine where I would be or where all my classmates all are there. Maybe I would be in the same place, right? Same. We won't get this knowledge without Srila Prabhupada's sacrifice. So we should definitely pray to Srila Prabhupada today. And I wanted to read actually the translation of the poem he wrote after he reached here. It's very, very beautiful. Find that. What does it start, Prema? Ebar. Maybe you can. So why he came to the West is because his guru, it was his guru's order. It was his spiritual master's order that because that time in India in 1900, early 1920, he made, his guru was 1911, I guess, 11 or 22, 1922, he made. So that time it was the independence movement going on, and people were hardly studying anything. And Prabhupada was an educated man, young boy, just fresh graduate from college, and he said his spiritual master told him, whenever you get time, please translate the literatures into English and preach in the West. Yeah, that was his instruction. So whenever he got money, because he was doing a business afterwards, so he started printing books. He started writing and printing. Then he translated all the scriptures. Bhagavad first he translated, and Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita he translated 3 times. You won't believe, because first 2 times it was lost, the manuscript. Imagine. Yes, and this is like after 2 times we are getting this. So how much trouble he has done only to fulfill his guru's instruction. And because his guru said, whenever you get opportunity, you go west. So that's how he came. He got the opportunity when he was 70 years old. Imagine, he had completed 69 when he was on the ship. So yeah, you can just say that kkSongs.g and you sent it. Okay. So when he reached, he got only after so many trials, he got that free ticket to come over. He was a sannyasi, right? And he would come over, and there he's saying, because he only came, his guru's instruction was his only faith, that my guru has told this, it is going to happen. So that's why he came with that faith, just holding on to that faith that Krishna will show me the path. So that's what he writes here. You want to sing it? Just yeah, need a mic. Mic there, go on. It's a small one. Yeah, we should definitely sing this. So this one he wrote after he reached Boston Harbor, and it was down. No, the big one. Not there. It was outside. It was here. Or you can take this. You can take this. Sit here. Everybody got the link in the group? I think it's different. This is different. Yeah. No, this is not the one. What is that name of it? Archive. Send me that one. No, not that. Guru Kripa Koile. Guru Kripa. That's what I have to send that. It's a big one, no? Yeah, this one is big. Oh, then we'll just read the translation. Guru Kripa Koile Krishna. No, you just read. You don't read the. I sent you on the.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, read the translation. Let's read the translation. Just read the recite the first few verses.
Recite?
Yeah, like sing for the first. कब तक बोलो? Yeah, until text 8.
Okay. Guru Kripa Hare Krishna Dhamira Pati
Kripa Hare Krishna Dhamira Pati
Tilanita Guru Vedati
Lila
Ache ki chuka jata bhatiya no nibena ye sane Rajastamo gunera sabaiya chana
Rajasa Purera Sabaiya Chana
Vasudeva katharuchi nahi se prasanna
Sudeva China
Tabe jadi tabo pipa hoiya tuki Sakala ki sambhava koi tumi se kautuki विभावे भूषाले ताराभूते से रसा
Chale Jese Rasa
सीता कृपा करो प्रभु कोरी निजवा
Ete Ija
तुम्हारा इच्छा सब हुई माया
Tomara Ichai Saba Ove
तुम इच्छाया नाशाय
Mara Chaya Nasha
तब इच्छा हुई जब पिता गेर हरो
Icha Teja
मुझे निश्चय तबे कथा से तो
Ujibe Nisha Seko
भगवतेर कथा से धीरा हरिया सुने जरी खाने बाबा
Hira Hari Shukhe Read the slokas and then or you can just
रजस्तमो हते तबे पाइबे निस्तार
just Veda
हृदय भद्र सते गुची बेतार
Hidaya
কি করে বুঝাবো কথা সেই যাই কি করে বুঝাবো সে চাহি শুধু নিধি নাহি না কোনো শক্তি নাহি শুধু নিধি নাহি না শক্তি নাহি চায়েनु চো প্রভু কথা বলিবা চায়েनु চো প্রভু বলিবারে যে তোমার ইচ্ছা প্রভু করো এইবারে যে তোমার ইচ্ছা প্রভু अखिल जगत गुरु वचन से अखिल जगत से अलंकृत करिबार चमत्कार तोमरा अलंकृत तब कृपा भले मोटा कथा शुद्ध हवे तब कृपा भले सुध शुनिया सबर शोक दुख जे बुझिबे शुनिया सब शोक जे निया चो जड़ी प्रभु आगे नाचते या चो जड़ी नाचाओ नाचाओ प्रभु नाचाओ से मते नाचाओ नाचाओ प्रभु से कष्टेरा पुतली जाता नाचाओ से मते कष्टेरा पुतली जाता से मते भक्ति नाही वेदा नाही नामे खूब धरो नाही वेदा नाही भक्ति वेदांत नाहे बेसार्थक करो बेसार्थक हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे राम हरे My dear Lord Krishna, you are so kind upon this useless soul, but I do not know why you have brought me here. Now you can do whatever you like with me. But I guess you have some business here. Otherwise, why would you bring me to this terrible place? Most of the population here is covered by the material modes of ignorance and passion. Absorbed in material life, they think themselves very happy and satisfied, and therefore they have no taste for the transcendental message of Vasudeva. I do not know how they will be able to understand it. But I know your causeless mercy can make everything possible because you are most expert. How will they understand the mellows of devotional service? Oh Lord, I am simply praying. Sorry. For you. Fine. Oh Lord, I'm simply praying for your mercy so that I'll be able to convince them about your message. All living entities have become under the control of the illusory energy by your will, and therefore, if you like, by your will, they can also be released from the clutches of illusion. I wish that you may deliver them. Therefore, if you so desire the deliverance,
then only will they be able to understand your message. The words of Srimad Bhagavatam are your incarnation, and if a sober person repeatedly receives it, submissive oral reception, then he will be able to understand your message. It is said in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead, who is the Paramatma super soul in everyone's heart and the benefactor of the truthful devotee, cleanses desire, material enjoyment of the heart of the devotee who has developed the urge to hear his messages, which are in themselves virtuous and properly chanted. By regular attendance in classes on the Bhagavatam and by rendering of service to the pure devotee, all that is troublesome to the heart is almost completely destroyed, and loving service unto the personality of God is praised with transcendental songs is established as an irrevocable fact. As soon as irrevocable loving service is established in the heart, the effects of nature's modes of passion and ignorance, such as lust, desire, and hankering, disappear from the heart. Then the devotee is established in goodness and he becomes completely happy. Thus established in unalloyed goodness, the man whose mind has been enlivened by contact with excellent service to the Lord gains positive scientific knowledge of the personality of Godhead in the stage of liberation from all material association. Thus, the knot in the heart is pierced and all the misgivings are cut to pieces. The chain of fruitive action is terminated when one sees the self as master. He will become liberated from the influence of the modes of ignorance and passion, and thus all inauspicious things accumulated in the core of the heart will disappear. How will I make them understand this message of consciousness? I am very unfortunate, unqualified, and the most fallen. Therefore, I am seeking your benediction so that I can convince them, for I am powerless to do so on my own. Somehow or other, O Lord, you have brought me here to speak about you. Now, my Lord, it is up to you to make me a success or failure as you like. O spiritual master of all the worlds, I can simply repeat your message. So, if you like, you can make my power of speaking suitable for their understanding. Only by your causeless mercy will my words be pure. I am sure that when this transcendent message penetrates their hearts, they will certainly feel engladdened and thus become liberated from all unhappy conditions of life. Oh Lord, I am just like a puppet in your hands. So if you have brought me here to dance, then make me dance. Make me dance, oh Lord, make me dance as you like. I have no devotion, nor do I have any knowledge, but I have strong faith in the holy name of Krishna. I have been designated as Bhakti Vedanta, and if you like, you can fulfill the real purpose of Bhakti Vedanta. Srila Prabhupada, founder and Acharya of ISKCON, wrote this bhajan while on the ship Jaladuta, America. He was at the Commonwealth Fire at Boston, MA on September 18, 1965. Devotees from the Sri Radha Gopi Vallabh temple in Boston celebrate Gopa's arrival day. In this poem, he specifically signs it as the following. Signed the most unfortunate, insignificant beggar, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, and the board, the ship Jaladuta Commonwealth Fire, Boston, Massachusetts, essay dated 18 September 1965.
So it was 18 September date.
But the tithi is today, like 75. So you can imagine how much Srila Prabhupada, how much humble he is first thing here, right? And how much dependent he is on the holy name of Krishna and his Guru's instruction that he's saying, Krishna, you have some business, right? But you would bring me to such a place, horrible place. So you can imagine how much strong faith he had on the holy name that he just did the miracles here, not just here all over the world. And this is what he wrote after these times. Such a, first time when I heard this poem, it was like so emotional. I felt that how much Prabhupada is saying he's an insignificant beggar. And he's so humble, so humble. Trinada Pishunichena, what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells us, right? Being humbler than a grass. That's what is exhibited by Srila Prabhupada himself. So we are very thankful to Srila Prabhupada for giving us this whole knowledge and establishing the society as a big family all over the world. Wherever you go, if you go to any temple or meet any devotee, you don't feel that they are different. We feel that they are our belong to our family because everybody is coming from Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much. So we'll do chanting one round. Even though it was late, I thought we should recite this poem. It's such a beautiful one, so inspiring. It's outstanding. Krishna Prestaya Buddha Krishna Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravan Prachar Vishesha Shunyavadi Vastatya Desha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare and Aarti. Actually, currently it's the Pitru Paksha going on, and this night are for 15 days dedicated. So the forefathers are stuck in Pitrulok, and we offer them completion, so that also not just offering to make them, feed there, but should think of how to get rid of this material related. That's what we are talking about akarma. So if you do any akarma in this Pitru Paksha, it's going to get them the benefit. They'll get that up. It is for them. It's 15 days what we do. So if anything you want to do, and you can chant for them, you can do Krishna conscious activities for them, you can do Krishna conscious charity for them, like sponsoring Bhagavatam for them or Bhagavata in their names. That means they are giving the donation like that. So you can help them in any way. Whoever wants to do that, and let us know. It would be really nice. Thank you. You want to sing the Nashima Priya? No kids today. I don't know where it is. Yeah, you can sing. I doubt. You can call the kids. We need all the Prahlad Maharaj for Nashima. You want to do that? Okay. Flower. Here, Halder, take the mic. हाँ, उसमें लगा दिया. Halder, come here. Or the other kids. Keshav is there. आपके बच्चे हैं सब? ये विश्व नहीं आए. Oh, Anya is here. Come here and sing. Here, hold it. Okay, sing now. Go ahead. Start. You sing, Anwar. Okay, Anwar, sing. You can sing. Sing. Go ahead. Rushing prayer. Start. 1, 2. Namaste, 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 Sim, Hiranyakashi Purvaksha Hiranyashi Srilajanta Srilajanta Yato yato yanita gona I Avakara Kamala Santa Adhuta Sringa Lita Hiranya Pur Anubrinda Keshavadita Narastirupa Yadagadisha Yadagadisha Jaya Jagadisha
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Gaura, Jaya Gaura, Gauranita, Jaya Gauranita. Jaya 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 Subhadramani, Subhadramani. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya 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 Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur. परमहंस परिव्रजता सो एति भक्ति वेदांत जय श्रीपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य स्तोत्र करके वाएंगे भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर श्रील प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर प्रेम से गो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्य शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंज राधा कुंज गिरि गोवर्धन वृंदावन धाम श्री मथुरा धाम की श्री मायापुर नवदीप धाम की अयोध्या धाम की जगन्नाथपुरी क्षेत्र गंगा माई यमुना माई तुलसी देवी भक्ति देवी कावेद भक्त वृंद की श्रीमद भागवतम की हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की ट्रांसेंडेंटल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to Sri Guru and Krishna Prabhupada Nitai Gaur Hari Hari. Thank you very much for everyone coming here. Thank you, Ananda Mataji, for giving today's class, Bhagavad Gita. And also would like to thank our cook, Priji Mataji and Pujipe Mataji and Kumal Mataji for today's prasadam. So tomorrow we have our unity run. In case we have not registered, you can still come for the run. It's at 9:30 a.m. at Sycamore Park. Sycamore Park in Livermore. It's like 10 minutes from here. So please join us for 9:30 to 11, followed by breakfast. All right? And prasadam. So please join us. It's occasion to just get to know each other for constant camaraderie. So please join us. If you want more details, you can contact us for that. And as Madhuri mentioned, we are doing Bhadra Purnima as well as this is the purpose. So we are accepting sponsors. So if you sponsor in case of Bhagavatam, they will do puja in Gaya on behalf of your ancestors. At the same time, we will distribute that Bhagavatam site to. I mean, if you want, you can take it. If you want, you can distribute it on your behalf to people who need it very in abroad. So if you want to sponsor a site, you can check Ananda Mataji or some other people. They can do it. Thank you very much. I'm going for Prasadam. Prasadam. Radhira Vidyaja Jore Priya Kadeta Vivekaya Sa Taramadde Jivayoti Lobo Maituru Mati Take Jeta Vati Achare Krishna Bada Paribare Vajo Swaprasha Dhanti Sayam Amrita Pavo Shri Sri Radha Krishna Premedako Srita Premedako Sri Chaitanya Mahaprasade Govinde Vaisnave Kalpa Punya Vitam Raj Vishwaso Nevajayate Radhe Sarva Dukkanam Anirasyopajaayate Pratanyate Kato Yasyo Vipar Tasve Bhagavati Mahaprasade. Please come and take Prasadam. Thank you. Thank you.